All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour, where a gas pipeline that was recently constructed between Russia and Germany has now become the key focus in the crisis in Ukraine, as the West and Russia are trying to de-escalate the tensions over the troop build-up by the Russians along the border with Ukraine. In the latest, the United States has in a very strong statement said that the Nord Stream 2 pipeline will be at stake if Russia were to decide to invade into Ukraine.
With regard to Nord Stream 2, we continue to have very strong and clear conversations with our German allies, and I want to be clear with you today. If Russia invades Ukraine, one way or another, Nord Stream 2 will not move forward.
Meanwhile, the German foreign minister has told the parliament that her government was working on a pretty strong package of sanctions alongside allies that would include Nord Stream 2. Germany's new Chancellor Olaf Scholz is scheduled to visit the White House on the 7th of February and also to discuss the crisis with President Biden. Now, ever since its inception, the Nord Stream 2 pipeline has been Europe's most divisive energy project. It's a project that is worth about 11 billion American dollars. The pipeline runs from Western Siberia to Germany, running parallel to Nord Stream 1. Now, it connects Ost-Luga in Russia with Greifswald in northwestern Germany. The pipeline makes Germany's dependence on Russia even bigger. The Nord Stream 2 could in fact heat as many as about 26 million German homes, enabling Germany to act more independently of the energy market. So here's a graph to show us to how dependent Germany actually is on Russian gas. In December 2021, the Russian gas pipeline was Germany's biggest supply source for cheap gas. For Berlin, losing this large chunk of gas imports could be detrimental to its economy. To compensate, it will require an increase in terms of coal-fired generation of energy at home or import of power from various neighbors. For Western Europe, Russia happens to be the largest single supplier of cheap gas. Should Russia decide to cut the supplies, it could lead to a lot of chaos across the continent, especially during winter time. Energy costs for heating will skyrocket, and millions may have to deal with power outages in the middle of winter. So what options does Europe have? For now, though, currently it is depending on the United States to look for an alternative supply. The United States is in fact working overtime to shore up supplies from Qatar. And this isn't the silver bullet that Europe needs right now, though. But emergency supplies from Qatar could in fact sustain for the moment. Australia too has offered to provide additional natural gas to Europe if Russia decides to cut off the energy supplies. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.